guys, today I'm going to be going over how to create things for your UTAU, such as an auto, get this little picture here, there, like that, and put down your author and stuff. And I'm also going to be teaching you how to put down a sample, because I haven't seen very good tutorials for this. She doesn't have one yet, so. First, we'll start by doing autos. So, I'll just use a few of these. So, click Edit, and go down to Select Multi, and you're gonna wanna, hold on, see if I can do it. There we go. Select a few, and I'll just click, initialize. So it's what you click that right there, and then you push OK, and then, because when you first start off you won't have the little circles there. Oh no, it's frozen, dang it. Okay, see there, you wouldn't have the circle, so you'd need to do that to all of your recordings. And then after you do that, you can go up to, I usually start with the first one, but I've already done these, because this is my other UTAU that I'm trying to get done. So, this is a very basic way to do this. It's a simpler way of what I saw in the tutorial that I was reading online. So there's this stuff over here, which is really weird, no one really knows what it means. I still don't completely know what all of it means. I just know that it sets itself when you do stuff in the internet with editor, which I'll go over in a second. This right here, the alias, though, is important. In this box, you'll type in things like, say mine is in kanji. So I would put in the aliases the hiragana, let's say, syllable or whatever. Not like letters for this die right here. Die was a very nice example. Sorry. So, we'll just start by, we'll start with die. So you want to know what it is. So click Launch Editor, and then I'll bring this up here. This will pop up. You take these and just place them not too far into the note, and just drag this. They'll be pink, and then do that again, and they'll just very little, and they'll be blue. Now this will like delete a little bit at the beginning, and this will like, I'm not really sure what the pink does. It does something though, I know that. And at the end there'll like be extra stuff in here, so you'll just cut off the end, which is the cutoff, I know that. And you pretty much just do the same thing with all of them, except for it differs per note. So, you just drag it in a little bit, and I'll just cut off this little bit right there, because it doesn't have any noise in it. And you just do the same thing for all of them. So next, next we have this thing here, which is just the folder thing. You know, that thing you go and access everything, like your picture files and whatnot. So I'm just going to go to the UTAU thing. Just saw it. There it is. UTAU. So here I'll go to voice. And then we have Amy. This is mine girl. So she's got, why is it backwards? Okay, I'm just full screen this. So you can play examples of the notes here and whatnot. So you want to have this notepad here called character. you can access this by clicking on this little thing right here, and you'll have a notepad. You just type in like stuff like this. So her name, which will be displayed right here. You want to type that in, which all lowercase, name equals, and then type it in. If you're doing the Japanese Vocaloid, put the last name first. And remember capitalize, and if you want to add something like I'm going to right now, wait, I can't edit that, dang it. So I'll open it up, and I'm going to put Act 1, space before that, there we go. So it's her Act 1. Then, once I save that and refresh this page, it will appear right here. There will be Act 1 underneath it, because it can't fit in the same bar, so. Next, in your notepad, there is the image, which is this right here. Your image file has to be 100 times 100, so let's demonstrate. In MS Paint, you can look down here and see this is pretty big. So just go down here and watch the numbers drop. We'll go at that for now and just zoom in. And just keep going until you got 100 and 100. It has to be exactly that. So you can usually only get a picture of your UTAU's face unless you know how to shrink it without it ruining pixels completely. There we go. That's 100, so that's why I only have Amy's face, because it's all I can fit. Now, sometimes if your picture is too big, it might be hard to get that in there. So if you drew the picture yourself, I mean like the box art and whatnot, you didn't ask someone else to do it, you can probably just draw like the second version of it, but smaller if you want to fit the entire body, or you can just do like this but draw it separately. That's also pretty good. So I didn't want to have to redo it all, so I also messed up the color shading. The second part to this, which wasn't mentioned in the tutorial that I looked at, was it has to be saved as .bump, BMP, which you can, hold on, up here, I'll push save as, I'll just put example, and save as type, I forget which one you do. I don't know. I'll put a color down just to make sure, because it'll change the colors and whatnot if you save it bad. I'll try this one. Okay, yeah. So save it as this one right here, if you use MS Paint. No, I've asked. So now, give me money for that. 24-bit bitmap. So it'll usually save it as .bmp or .dip, but from my experience, it has to be .bump, otherwise it won't work. Now the authored thing down here is optional, but if you want to put like claim into your UTAU, that will appear right here. There's a lot more stuff you can add, but I haven't discovered any of that stuff. Like, for example, the stuff down here, I don't know how to add that, so sorry. But I just typed in my DeviantArt name because that's where I announce everything with the tutorial lines and whatnot. So it's pretty much the same thing. You have to do it all lowercase and equals, and then just put whatever down, like your I wouldn't do your real name. Don't do your real name. Unless that's like your account name, but no, just don't do your real name. Listen of the video. Wait, it's not a thing? Oh well. Actually, I want to say that. Okay. So, I'm going to just demonstrate, because remember I changed her thing to Act 1. So, let's go down here and change it to a random potato voicemail sanctuary. Let's go up here now and anime. So now it'll appear there, Act 1. And that's about it. What else did I say I was going to do? Okay, I just remembered. I was also going to be teaching you how to add a sample. So it'll just play one of your recordings if you don't have something set. Which I haven't altered it to be Ayame's voice, it's still her voice actors. Cutest thing ever. But, I have a little USD I've made for mine. If anyone wants it for theirs, I will put a link up in the description of the video for that. It's basically just the do re mi scale up and down. So I'll just select that all, and she'll play it. So her voice bank isn't the best yet, because I'm not done autoing it. Probably going to record a few things, re-record a few things, because, as you heard, the dough down here isn't very good. But after you play it, if you're satisfied with it, being the sample, which currently I'm not, but if you were, you go up to play, and you click Save Last Play, and it will appear as temp. You go to your UTAU's folder, and you'll save it as whatever you want, but I'm going to call this one sample, and you'll save it. I'll just delete it later. So then, when you have this up, we go to the S's, there we go, sample, right here. That will appear, and you go back up here to the character notepad, and you type in sample equals, and then I'll put sample.wave, wave, and then I think that's right. I don't know if you need the dot wave. I think you need the dot wave. Anyway, I'll just do the same thing and switch it. Okay, I'm gonna just steal her voice for a second and an example with this. Within UTAU is fully autoed and good and stuff. So as you've heard, she doesn't pronounce L's, so you can just go in and change that to R. See, because Japanese R's and L's are very similar, so you wouldn't be able to tell the difference, honestly. Here, we'll take a listen. See, it's pretty good. Anyway, let's go open Ayame, and if we click on her picture, put on her sample, you have that now. Pretty good, I think.